Hi, I'm Graham and welcome back to Man vs Film. This is going to be a movie review for The Eyes of My Mother. Now this is a strange little horror movie that's black and white and extremely short at just over 70 odd minutes, but it packs a lot into that time. And using the black and white these days really highlights certain aspects of the movie that you don't normally notice because everything is so vibrant and colourful. By desaturating it, by making it black and white, shades of grey, it kind of makes it a little bit more stunning and beautiful, whereas you're used to these high class, high quality images. This kind of tones it down and drains all the colour and kind of emotion out of the movie. The movie starts off with a young girl and her mother sitting outside their house, just doing the average thing when a stranger turns up and asks if their husband is home or if he'll be coming home soon. He then asks if he can use the bathroom, and once inside the house, turns exceedingly nasty. As it turns out, this guy is just your average day-to-day psychopath who takes a young girl, puts her away in a room, takes her mother to a bathroom and does something not very pleasant. The father comes home, catches the man, beats him up and locks him up in the shed outside. Now the young girl has a fascination with anatomy and body parts, and that you see that very early on with her interactions with her mother as she's teaching her things about various anatomy. And she goes out to the hut and sees the man there and starts to tend to his wounds and talk to him and question him about why he's doing the things that he does. And she takes all this information in and she doesn't seem afraid or warped or scared of this person who admits to doing terrible things. She seems rather fascinated by it. And then she starts to do weird things to him. This is a movie about a young girl who experiences a traumatic experience and it warps the rest of her life. She was on the path to a certain lifestyle. This man turned up and knocked her off it and sent her in a completely different path. After a certain period of time, the movie jumps a few years to the young girl who is now a young woman. Her father has deteriorated health. She is still in the house and she still has this guy chained up in the barn. This is the very early parts of the movie and I don't want to go on and tell you any more because it kind of wastes it for you and I think it should be experienced. But I like the fact that this movie deals with somebody who could have been your average day-to-day person, but because of things that transpire in her life, it sends her down a path that is not normally travelled. Now, a lot of the photography in this movie is excellent and I really like the fact that it was black and white. That's something that you don't really see much these days, but I felt as though it fit the movie exactly the way it should have been. This world isn't colourful, it is dark, it is moody, it is colourless. I liked the performances and I liked the fact that I was never quite sure where this movie was going to go to next, and I really like something that keeps me guessing and has me on the edge of the seat. There's a scene that particularly affected me early on where you kind of feel uncomfortable around this woman. You feel that she's not quite right. This is a small movie with only a handful of actors. The lead actress is excellent in the movie, as is the young girl, the younger version of her. I thought The Eyes of My Mother was a terrific watch. In fact, I gave it 4 out of 5. It's one of these ones that you could probably miss because it won't get as much fanfare as some of the bigger movies out there, which is a real shame because if you can see this thing on a big screen, definitely check it out because it's one of the best, most original horrors that I've seen in the longest while that deals with, well, I don't want to spoil it for you, but you should check out the movie. Trust me on that. Have you seen The Eyes of My Mother? Did you like it? Let me know in the comment box below and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.